Well, everybody's talking about it, honey, and I just got done watching Miss Pam Blondie up on my TV talking about it. Bringing Mr. Kilmar Abrego home. It's about damn time. But unfortunately, here's your distraction. Y'all been saying it about the spat, that it was a distraction. That's not the distraction. The distraction today is that they're going to let Mr. Kilmar Abrego come home, then charge him with a crime, and then deport him again. There's your distraction, so you're not talking about Daddy Dumpy Pants being in bed with Mr. Epstein. There's your distraction. And she, with her full chest and all the caucasity that she could muster up, said that we are watching the American justice system at its greatest. This is the greatest American justice system you have ever seen in history. Oh, so you mean when you illegally kidnap people off the street, then illegally deport them to a concentration camp, and then be forced by the Supreme Court to bring them back, then defy the Supreme Court order to bring them back? But now today, that facts about Epstein are at play, you're bringing him home, only to charge him with a crime and deport him again. Yeah, that's a great justice system right there. What MAGA seems to think is great and what I think is great, baby, it's not even on the same fucking plate. Your plate is full of a great big pile of bullshit, and our plate is fucking great because it's filled with common sense, laws, and democracy for one and all. Your plate's broken by the weight of the bullshit that y'all continue to stack on that motherfucker MAGA. Anyway, I've got other things to say, and I'm about to pour some tea for you from Daddy that had me rolling in the goddamn floor laughing, honey. Yes, I'm serious. I fell out of my chair. I fell out of my damn recliner onto the floor because I was laughing. I'm gonna show you right here. Hold on, stay with me. I was going through Daddy's Not So True Socials. He's doing everything he can do today not to say anything about Alonia Muskrat, but he did have this to say. And baby, I fell out of my damn chair laughing when I read this. I'm gonna try my best to read this to you without laughing, honey. Just inspected the site of the new ballroom that will be built. Compliments of a man known as Donald J. Trump at the White House. He's talking about himself in third person, baby. Anyway, for 150 years, presidents and many others have wanted a beautiful ballroom, but it never got built because nobody previously had any knowledge or experience in doing such things. But I do, like maybe nobody else. And it will go up quickly and be a wonderful addition, very much in keeping with the magnificent White House itself. These are the fun projects I do while thinking about the world economy, the United States, China, Russia, and lots of other countries and events. It will be good, maybe even great, depending on who the president of the U.S. is. You know Daddy. He knows everything there is to know about ISIS and terrorism and the economy and apparently building a ballroom too. Yes, nobody in 150 years could come up with an idea for a gold-plated fucking tacky-ass ballroom until who? The orange fool. But they're trying to keep Daddy distracted. Daddy has to be kept distracted so he don't slip up and say the wrong thing about Alonia today because Alonia holds all the cards. And it's hard to keep Daddy quiet. He loves to throw a temper tantrum and flex his saggy balls. Yes, so they're keeping him distracted today. They said you can build yourself a ballroom and you can fill it with all the shiny gold shit you want to. Okay, don't you worry about the economy today and other countries and Alonia Muskrat. You just go in this room, Daddy, and you pick out some gold-plated shiny shit to keep yourself distracted. So that's what he's doing. And talking about himself in the third person, too. Now, I don't know if you know anything about people who talk about themselves in the third person, but it's usually an indicator that the nuts and the bolts up there, well, the gears ain't turning, baby. That's what I'm trying to say. The cog is broke, honey, and Daddy is in a fog. A gold-plated, pretty ballroom fog. Anyway,